take a video with my phone here. Took it with my GoPro, got it on the computer, but I can't figure out how to get it to upload it. It used to work fine, now it won't. So I'm gonna do it with my phone and see what happens. But I got my cast deck done. I got it set right up to the front. Under my zigzag cleat here, I have a 2-inch piece of Velcro. That kind of just holds it in place a little bit. When I'm traveling, I put my anchor rope and go through the zigzag cleat and back underneath here, that holds it in place. And I just raise it up, and I can keep this, and I have my bait bucket under the bottom. It just raises up here and stores it in the front. And I have a little board on the front here to keep anything from coming up against the pedals. So I got me a nice little storage area up under there. And for my anchor pole, I took it home and kind of redid it. I put about a 2.5, 3 foot piece of 3/8 rebar inside of it down in the front. Put some sand and some 1/2-inch wooden dowels inside of it. Filled in the gaps with dry sand out of my shop. Sifted it through a piece of screen wire. Worked great. With that extra weight, this thing works really good. I've only had it on 2 different occasions where it wouldn't hold the boat. And both times it was really swift water in the middle of the tide change and a hard bottom, and it just wouldn't grab a hold too good. And one time it did grab a hold and held me fine, but the other times it kind of dragged along. That's why I also carry my regular breakaway anchor, which is a 10-pound dumbbell with a diving reel. It's got 150 feet of line on it, so I got a 150-foot anchor rope. I ordered it off the internet for like $30, and that cable is more than adequate for any kayak angler or twin troller, because I use that on my kayak also. And on my kayak, I'd put the anchor out, I'd let the line off of the reel to the bottom that I needed, and I'd put this rope through my anchor trolley and place it, and right beside me in the middle of the boat, just like I have here, I had an anchor trolley, zigzag cleat. And that way, if a big old stingray or a big red hooked him and started pulling all my line off, I would just undo the zigzag cleat, let the line go, and I had that piece of pool noodle on the front up here by the reel. And after I got through, I'd come back, and there's my anchor line floating on top of the water, and I just come back, hook back up to it in the same spot. Works good. And I kind of do the same thing on my twin troller. But pretty neat. And the anchor trolley, I mean not the anchor trolley, but the anchor pole is this red line right here. Yep. And what I have up under the lid here is a clothesline. I think that's what it is. It's a big coil reel with this paracord on it. And all I have to do is pull the pole all the way up, like I have it here now. And the tension on the spring-loaded reel keeps my line tight, holds it in place. So when I get to where I want to anchor, all I do is put it right there, and the anchor pole drops and is anchored, and the spring keeps the slack out of the line, so I never have slack laying all over the boat. The only thing I've done that I got to change, sorry about that, is I need me another eyelet right here, so this won't be coming across in my way. Or either I'm gonna instead of using this cleat, I need to buy one of those little cam cleats at West Marine. I already looked at them, they're $8. And I think it'll fit right here on top of this rail. If not, I just put it on the inside. That way I can just pull it, and it'll all be right here in place. And I won't have to have this over here over my rod holder. But right now that works fine until I can get by West Marine, pick up one of those cleats. But I didn't think I was gonna like the anchor pole, but after fishing with it yesterday, after putting that weight in it, it works so doggone good. I'm gonna keep that on there My casting deck, I haven't used my cast deck off of it yet, because that's what I use it for, to throw my cast net, not to stand up and throw my plugs, because I'd rather just stand in the boat or either sit. I mostly sit and cast. It's a whole lot more comfortable. And the water here is so dingy you can't sight fish anyway, so you can't see anything. So standing up there doesn't really do much for you. It's not like the clear water down in Florida where you can see the fish and throw to them. Here, the only way you can see them is they swimming on top of the water making a wake. You just actually can't see them in the water. So you don't have to worry about sight fishing down here. But yeah, this works great for the guys that's fishing the ponds and lakes. This little anchor deal right here is cheap. The casting deck and the anchor pole. The only thing I had to really spend money on was the little little pulley system right here. I had to buy that stainless steel. I bought that and the little wing nut I have here, stainless steel also. That's the only two things I actually had to buy, other than the stainless steel screws and the little cutting board from Walmart. That was it. The rest of it I just had laying around my shop. Same way with this casting deck. I know it looks like plain board, but that's as rough as sandpaper. What I did, I took Tight Bond wood glue, which is waterproof. That's how I glued my plywood together. And also I just put me a layer of it on there, filtered some sand, sifted some sand through a window screen off the floor of my garage where I store my boat, where it's covered, and it's all dry, powdery sand. I just sifted the trash out of it, sprinkled it on there real light through the screen, poured it through the screen, and just shook it. And that thing's like a rough 80 grit.